Hey everybody, it's Matt and Jen, and today we're going to talk to Nancy Sudo from the Citrus County Sheriff's Office to help us secure our homes.
That sounds like fun. Welcome back to Fun in the Suncoast, everybody. My name is Matt. This is my partner, Jen.
Happy New Year.
And our guest today is Nancy Sudo with the Citrus County Sheriff's Department. Is that right? At CCSO, Citrus County Sheriff's Office. So let's make sure we get it right. Welcome and thanks for joining us today. You're the person that's in charge of the Neighborhood Watch. You facilitate setting up Neighborhood Watch groups.
Yes, I do.
So what happens if I'm in my neighborhood and I was like, hey, what would I do, and then what do you do?
A Neighborhood Watch, if you want to establish something, get some people that are interested and have a meeting. And I always encourage people to have food because more people show up if there's something to eat and drink.
That's true.
But get your neighbors and your friends together from that area and get them to come and meet. And I'll show up for the first meeting or even subsequent meetings if I'm requested. And I help. I bring signs so you can put up in your neighborhood that says Neighborhood Watch, so people know when they come into your neighborhood that that's going on there, that people are paying attention. And all it is really is about neighbors looking out for neighbors.
I'm assuming that those signs, the Neighborhood Watch signs, probably is a nice first line of defense against burglars. They at least know that people are watching, right?
Exactly.
Scoping it out.
So once they show up, what I want, you talked about secure your property.
Yes.
And what happens is it takes, apparently, the statistics I read, these aren't you saying, about 60 seconds they'll give to try to break into your house or to your car, because you were explaining how so many of these break-ins happen on cars, like a laptop on the thing, or a firearm, you said, or whatever else. So if you give we got to stop. So how do we make sure our house is secure?
Lock the doors. It seems so simple, and yet abundance of our burglaries to vehicles, about 78% on average, are to vehicles that are not secured. Simple thing like locking the doors. And then don't leave those valuables in plain sight. If there's things that are valuable that you need to leave in your vehicle because you're getting out to go in somewhere, put them in the trunk where they can't be seen. It only takes, even to break a window, just a matter of seconds to break that window out, to reach in and grab those articles and be gone. Chances are nobody's paying attention to it. Most people don't even pay attention to car alarms anymore.
So even if it's locked, it's not safe. Because by the time you guys even get notification, they could be in Wildwood.
A lot of times it's a knock on that front door. You wait for a few seconds, nobody answers, they go around the back. You break a window or a glass door to go in, and they're in and out usually within a matter of minutes.
Right.
This is my plug for the Citrus County Animal Shelter to make sure you get a dog.
Right.
That bark is a big deterrent.
Dogs are a huge deterrent because they're home even if you're not.
Yeah.
So locking all the door, and it sounds like, of course, but that's how a lot of the time they get in through an unsecured door. So the second thing I noticed, and this is what we were talking about, and I see these houses all around my neighborhood, older houses that are for sale, where the bushes are growing out of control, and I just feel like there's a hiding place. And what was the rule? What did you say for your shrubs and your cameras?
2 foot for the shrubs. They should be trimmed to about a 2 foot height. Canopies on the trees should be trimmed up to about 6 feet so that it doesn't afford hiding places. And then if you want something growing right up next to your house, or you want it to be a little taller, we call hostile vegetation, things that are thorny. Things that are thorny are places people don't want to hide.
Up by the windows, so they don't want to look through your window.
They don't want to hide in a rose bush or hide in holly or something that's got spines. So it deters criminal activity. We can plant something beautiful there. You want it to be a little bit taller? Plant something there that has some thorns on it.
So we've locked the doors and windows, and we've made sure all of the vegetation is cut back. I was shocked, Jen, and you read the notes. A lot of these, when they break into your home, they decide they're going to break the window. The rock is right next to the window, so it's clearing all of the throwable debris.
Yes, and that includes things like garden tools, because we leave shovels and rakes and.
You mean like the shovel by my backyard right now, hang up against the screen door?
But we both know that if they're going to get in, they're going to find a way to get in. Whether there's a rock there or not, they're going to bring something. So it's just to deter people from being invited to your home.
It's target hardening. It's making it more difficult for them to get in, where they have to work at it a little bit more. Like you said, it's usually a few seconds that they're going to attempt to get in. In a really remote area, they may take some more time, especially if they know you have something very valuable that they want.
Yeah.
So they'll take a little bit more time to get in, but it's making it where it's not an easy target. And that's all it
harder and
really
harder,
is.
right?
You make it more difficult to get in, they're going to move on to the next place that is easier to get into.
And most of and we talk, and this is one of the things, most break-ins happen during the day because they want to be there when you're not home.
Yep.
But there are some break-ins at night. And I think a lot, and luckily all my neighbors is lit up like, the top of the Chrysler building, but having exterior lighting
Yes.
that gets triggered by a motion sensor,
Wonderful
they
idea.
think that there's a spotlight
Motion
on.
sensor, dusted on lights. Lights, the important thing about lights though is they should illuminate the area that needs the light. Because you don't make good neighbors if your lights are shining into your neighbor's bedroom at night.
Let's say that we've done this. They still are adamant about getting in. We've locked the doors. We've locked the windows. We got rid of the bricks. They figure they're getting in. It seems like the number one thing once they get in, they go right into the master bedroom. And they know right where to look to get all your stuff.
Because people put it in the same place a lot of times.
Yeah.
So don't leave any valuable in your master bedroom.
The other thing too, Matt, is everybody's got either on their cell phone or a digital camera now. Take photographs of your valuables. Things with serial numbers, make sure you get a
Yeah.
picture with the serial number as well. Record all that stuff and take, I think I have one on my keys here. Little tiny thumb drive.
Ah.
Put it right on your key ring, something metal
That's a
so it
great
doesn't
idea.
break. So you've got pictures of all your valuables, the serial numbers, things like that. You store it all, and also around your exterior of your home and inside your home. So say you go on vacation, we have a hurricane come through, and your house is demolished. You've got something, proof for insurance, what it looked like before, what it looks like now
Right.
when you go to file that claim. Put it all there, put one in a safe deposit box or give it to a trusted family member to keep at their home.
As far as New Year's, I would like to say, as a New Year's resolution, I would love everyone to pull out their insurance policies, go visit their insurance agent, let them know of any big purchases you've made, jewelry,
She's an insurance agent.
but just make sure you're properly insured. There is no worse phone call to have with an insured is to tell them that I'm sorry, that's
They're not covered.
That's not covered.
It's awful, especially when they pay their bills every single month.
There's so many people that use social media, and they're so excited because they're going to the Bahamas on this cruise or for the anniversary or whatever, and they're posting stuff on Facebook. Don't post
Like
things
couples going to Mount Dora on a romantic getaway, and it's every
I
second
had
of it is on
someone
Facebook.
watching the house that was staying there who I would not have busted in.
Here we are out for dinner at Mount Dora, everybody.
But when you post those things immediately, if you've got somebody staying in your house, that's a
Oh,
little
yes.
bit
Yes.
different. But if you're just gone and you're going to Hawaii, the
Too
chance
hot,
you're
yeah.
not coming back to your house anytime soon.
Yeah.
And that's that open invitation for. And it may not be your friends, but it might be friends of your friends on Facebook. And
that's
somebody
true.
says, "Hey, did you know that Jen's out of the state for 2 weeks, or she went on this really great cruise?" And you're not home.
I'm guilty.
And
I
it
am guilty
opens a
as
door.
charged.
So you better
I
have
am.
good insurance.
I do have good insurance, and I have a great housekeeper or caretaker.
Put your comments on here, whether you're watching us on Facebook or YouTube. If you have questions, and if we come up with good questions, we'll get back with Nancy and get them answered. Jen, do you have any other final questions or final words on this?
I'm feeling a little bit safer right now. I'm going to go home and do a little inventory around the house.
I need an electrician to put in some lighting and
and get the landscape guy there to
Yeah.
put some thorny bushes
get
outside
some
your windows.
Home Alone style, tricks for the when they come. Joe Pesci comes to my house.
But I think
paint-
Nancy would tell you don't engage in any type if you do catch
No,
somebody in
if
your
you-
house. Absolutely.
If you see somebody breaking in, back off, call us.
Call 911 immediately.
Leave
Call
it up to her.
911. Don't confront people like that because you don't know what you're going to get, and we don't want
It's
to
not
put you in harm's way.
and
Absolutely.
no TV is worth that.
There's
No.
nothing you own that's worth that.
That's right. Well, Nancy, thanks for coming. Thanks everyone. We're back, now for the new year, and continue giving us your show ideas, liking us on Facebook, spreading the word. We got to spread the word. We're doing great, but we got to get the viewership up higher,
Yep.
and we're going to work on that even harder now. So, Nancy, thank you for coming.
You're welcome.
Have a great rest of your day, and we'll see you next time on Fun in the Suncoast.
Stay safe.
Happy safe New Year.